interesting Sunday in the NFL. Hey, Teddy Bruschi, are the 4-0 Sam Darnold-led Vikings for real?
For real? For now. Okay, that's what I'm keeping. Because I still know this Sam Darnold. I've seen almost every game of his career that he's played. I know what's in him, and I know the errors that he can have. So I'll say for now, okay? I even doubted him very highly yesterday on Countdown.
You did.
I'm still watching this guy, okay?
I thought of you. For those of you who aren't watching the show with us on
That's all I can give him, Wood. That's all I can give him for now.
Sunday NFL Countdown, if you're not watching our show, then what the hell are you doing? Here's the question, because you brought it up yesterday. You said he's going to throw us some. If you're on the defense, he's going to throw us some. When they went up 28-0 yesterday, I was thinking of you. Did he win you over?
No.
Still not yet.
Still the pick. McKinney made a great play. I mean, he turned the wrong way on a handoff. He didn't see the blindside blitz coming. He fumbled. Okay, that happens every game, I understand. But for 4 games for Sam Darnold, who's only played the maximum of 13 games for the course of his career, injury's been a concern too. I still want to see.
Legit.
Right? I still want to see.
Legit,
That's all
yes
I'm
or no,
saying.
T-Wood?
I think it's legit.
I
do. Because you know why? I've never doubted the talent.
Right.
What I have doubted is the infrastructure around the talent. And for the first time in his career, outside of San Francisco, first time in his career, given the real opportunity with the right infrastructure, he's making plays.
But I'm not doubting
He's
I see
balling.
the talent. It's up here. I'm talking decision making. What's it going to be down the road? That's a consistent decision making.
I'm just going off of what are we seeing right here, right now.
I'm with you.
That's
right
all.
here.
That's all.
I gave him for now.
Okay, that's all I'm saying. I can't be worried about down the road. I'm talking about right here, right now.
All right.
They will play.
Yeah, stop with the, you couldn't see Teddy Bruschi was like, I'm worried about what's up here, his decision making. What do you think Kevin O'Connell has been doing with Sam Darnold? And his decision making has been awesome. I almost said awful. Awesome. I mean, quarterbacks make mistakes. Quarterbacks throw interceptions. They fumble. They try to do too much. Every quarterback does that. Every single quarterback does that. Okay? I'll just focus with quarterbacks right now. We don't even have to go in the past to the Peyton Mannings, to the Tom Brady's of the world, okay? Patrick Mahomes makes terrible decisions. Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Matthew Stafford, Dak Prescott, Jalen Hurts, Brock Purdy. Every quarterback does it. Every quarterback does it. So stop with this nonsense that every time Sam Darnold maybe makes a bad decision, it's like, that's who he is. He makes bad decisions. He's a bad quarterback. What Kevin O'Connell has been doing has been offering a master class in running an offense, and with Sam Darnold, okay? The way how they're executing this offense is they're removing the fact that Sam Darnold has to think. I've talked about this in a previous video. They're running the offense in a way that makes it so easy for Sam Darnold to execute, to set Sam Darnold to do just what he does best, right? It's reducing the decision making on himself. Kevin O'Connell has created an offense where it shines a spotlight on who to throw, when to throw, and how to throw, right? It's being so robotic for Sam Darnold, and that's what we're seeing. So is this for real? The answer is yes, and it's not just now. It's real because it's real, because this team is legit. Kevin O'Connell is legit. Brian Flores is legit. Sam Darnold is legit. Jefferson, Addison, they're not even technically fully 100% healthy right now. We saw even them get a little bit more healthy. But what Flores is doing defensively, and what that Vikings team obviously is doing defensively, is unreal. They're going up against real teams. They're not just bottom feeding right now. I mean, it's for real. So what they're doing has been extraordinary. They're the best team in the NFL right now. It's not even up for debate. They're the best team in the NFL. Right? I mean, does that mean that they're going to win the Super Bowl? I have no idea. The best team doesn't always win the Super Bowl. But if we're being honest about ourselves, they are the best team in the NFL. And look at this schedule. They could beat the Jets. They could beat the Lions. They could beat the Rams. They could beat the Colts. They could beat the Jags. Right? I mean, how many games is that? That's 5. So they could be 9-0. I don't know if they will. You're going to lose a game. It's going to happen, right? I don't think they're going to go undefeated. They can lose the Lions, right? They can lose a bizarre game against the Jags or even the Colts. I think the Colts are actually going to be better now that Joe Flacco is the quarterback. But which I'm actually going to talk about in a later video, because I'm going to talk about how, Flacco can have the same success with Steichen that's similar, not exactly, but similar to what Darnold and Kevin O'Connell are doing. When you give a great coach a competent quarterback who can execute an offense and can follow direction and has the physical talent, you're going to be great. It's really that simple. It really, really, really is that simple. And that's the beauty of also what Sam Darnold does. Sam Darnold's not trying to do anything on his own. He's not trying to say, I'm the quarterback. I got this, coach. Look what I can do. He's going to Kevin O'Connell and saying, what do you want me to do? This is what you want me to do? Okay, I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to do that. Okay, great. What else do you want me to do? I mean, that's a coach's dream at that point. So his relationship with Kevin O'Connell is just on full display. The way how they're attacking teams defensively and offensively. I mean, they got the 1-2 punch. They have complementary football, right? I mean, they have both sides of the ball is dominant. That's what's making this team so dominant, so ferocious. So yeah, are Sam Darnold and the 4-0 Vikings for real? Absolutely. I've been saying this for weeks now. Absolutely. I mean, listen, the better conversation is going to be, what are they going to do with J.J. McCarthy? Because Sam Darnold's rolling. You're not going to move on from Sam Darnold if he continues to win like this. It's not easy to get a quarterback like this. I mean, this has just been such an amazing story. I'm so happy for the Vikings, so happy for Sam. He's being redeemed. But, like, again, this idea of Teddy Bruschi's like, I've watched every single game of Sam Darnold. Okay, you saw him with the New York Jets and the Carolina Panthers. How are those teams doing right now? Where are those coaches right now? Oh, exactly. That's what I thought. Did you see him what he did with the 49ers? Did you see him how much Shanahan loves him? Did you see how Kevin O'Connell said, I want Sam. Let's pay him actually legit money to get him? So, yeah. I just, this will continue to be a great story. If we want to be the least favorable to the Vikings right now, right? Which is what I usually like to do when I do predictions in terms of schedules. I try to be like, what do I see the worst case scenario? Because obviously I think they could win all those games, but I'm not going to just be like, they're going to be 9-0. The worst case scenario, right? Let's just say they lose to the Jets and the Lions, right? Those should probably, in theory, be their toughest games. And so what I usually like to do is like their toughest games, let's just say they lose those games, just because. Not because, again, to be clear, not saying I think they're going to, but just I like to do that. They would still be 7-2, right? Did I do that math right? Yeah, they would still be 7-2, which will probably be good enough to be the lead in the NFL, not just even just the NFC. They're shaping up to literally have home field advantage throughout the playoffs right now. I mean, they just are. So it's like, I mean, they got the jump on the Lions. They got the jump on the Bears. They got the jump on the Packers. They got the jump on the Eagles. The Commanders, the Cowboys. I'm trying to think of what other top teams are kind of threats in the NFL right now. Seattle, right? I guess you still got Seattle that you got to contest with. They got the jump on the 49ers. So if Seattle can keep rolling, which I don't think they will. I don't know, though. But if Seattle continues to roll, that'll be kind of an interesting thing. But right now, that's what it's shaping up to be. Like, right now, the Vikings, before, it was like, oh, let's just try to get in the playoffs. Now it's like, no, let's try to get a bye and home field advantage throughout the playoffs. That's what's at stake right now. And I don't think it's too soon to talk about it. I know in football, of course, you just want to focus on the week in front of you. And of course, that is what they're going to do. But the expectations and the measure of what's considered a successful season this year has just taken a gigantic step forward. This team is built to win now. And seems like they're winning now. Go figure how that works out. But those are just my thoughts. I'd absolutely love to hear yours. What do you guys think? Do you think Sam Darnold and the 4-0 Vikings are for real? Or do you agree with Bruschi, where they're just real for now? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single comment. So whether you agree with me or disagree with me, either way, let's get in some discussions. Let's get in some fights. But ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We are building an amazing community here, and I'd absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all genuinely feel connected to. Something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're well on our way to doing it. And please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help with the visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much. See you next time.